Before we went to the break, if y'all know anything about Michael Africa, formerly known as Mike Nelson, I hope you didn't mind me bringing that up.
Oh, okay.
Mike is a business proprietor, has several bars and stuff like that. Used to have one location, well known. Used to have one location on 79th and 7 All, and he was just explaining how the feds came in and that place is no longer there. But it had such great history.
Police on it.
The clean police on it. How ironic. I wonder if y'all wilding out down there now. That's what I want to know.
You say Cleveland police own, huh?
On that building. Girl,
You know, he had the gym in
a friend
it.
of mine, Charlotte.
The police?
Miss Charlotte.
Miss Charlotte?
She ran for city council.
Oh, yeah, and she's a police?
She retired Cleveland police.
Okay.
She got a security company. If you ever need security, she's a cool lady.
Mike, do she ever lean on you? Because you got your pulse on the community.
Now,
You know
let
the
me
people.
tell you this here, man. It's so many police. You know what the police tell? I don't want to mention their name.
Yeah.
But when I came home, it was this Cleveland police. She's a hell of a singer. I think she retired, and her name is Pam. She's a really good singer. They call her music Angel P. But the way I met her and we got cool because I needed security and in the kitchen. Now, you know, Vice is gone. Now we got the kitchen, Little Africa.
Yeah.
And so I hired her. So she would hire these other off-duty cops, and they said, Mike, oh, that's Mike Nelson, blah, blah. And they couldn't believe, like, this dude is cool. But they told me, they said that the white bosses in the 5th district, it's 3rd district now, they was to tell us I was the worst person in the world.
That's what the
Roll call. They said I was the one. So all these black cops, like I said, I'm cool with them now.
Yeah.
When I say cool with them, people say, I could believe it. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, you got most, I hate to say it, and I can't stand a cop. See, a lot of black cop, they be more blue than black.
Yeah.
The white cop, they more racist and white than they are blue.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'm talking about.
That's the truth. That's the best way to put it,
You
too.
can't put it on. I'm telling you facts, man.
Yeah.
It's like them cops that killed that boy in Memphis, man. Them was the niggas, man.
Yeah.
Them the ones, the same ones that killed Malcolm. I'm just saying that same mentality, help kill Malcolm. But I want to finish tell you about this situation. See, before I went to prison, man, it's like, I'm tell you, it's like, I tell people this here. Like, you know, I know Godzilla and King Kong and all them fictional. but we talking about King Kong, Frankenstein, and all the monsters supposed to kill the hurricanes and tornadoes, whatever. And I say, who the coldest monster in the world? What's the most killer machine ever existed? And they be trying to battle between Godzilla or this and that. And then I let them battle around and say, no, the white man. Listen, man, the white man have killed more. Listen, do you realize it's species, not just animals, but attack Indians, and it's different species that's no longer on Earth anymore.
Yep.
Because, and then they so funny. That's when they couldn't stand me in that prison, that confinement. Now, a lot of people talking about, they say our communities and what we need to go, like the president we had. And I said, we don't never have no black people in power.
What made you, in your mind, what made the police turn from adversary to being cool with you once you got out?
They wasn't cool with me once I just got. They started working and being around.
They started working with you
and being around and watching
and seeing for themselves and not just taking
right.
it. Yeah.
And seeing, like, I started a program called Thanksgiving Thursday. First of all, let's put Charles Oakley on blast. See, Charles Oakley was 15, 16 years old. Country, that's what we used to call him.
Yep.
Country, I didn't even know his name. We used to get him on 123rd and Superior in the barbershop. And he used to,
You in country?
no, he was too young to be. He used to be in that gallery.
Oh, yeah.
But what happened, he would lose his money. In 78, 79, I give him his money back.
Wow.
He wanted to go to Winston. I took him to Winston with me. So I was looking at his sister's name, Carl Oakley, used to run my nightclub. I didn't even know that was her brother. So guess what?
What?
When that happened to me and I went to prison, he got in touch with my brother. He started sending me $700 a month.
Oh,
Charles did?
Yeah,
Charles Oakley.
Ah! Yeah!
Listen, bro.
Yeah!
Now, and you know, Chuck Country could fight, you know.
Yeah, he got an attitude, too. He got mad at me when I ran into him at the All-Star game. Hey, no. I ran into him at the All-Star game, right? I called him by his adversary name. You know who he had beef with in the NBA?
Oh, you called Barker?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Don't call him that.
Man, you know, and I was really just joking with him. Man, he
Oh,
was
no,
so
yeah.
salty, man. He
yeah.
got salty. He was vexed. And I had to apologize lightweight, you know what I mean? But we cool, though. We smooth that out.
Let me tell you this, Player T. I came home from prison, and Charles Oakley pulled up in a Bentley.
BMW.
No, he had the Bentley then.
Oh, he had
The first time he had when I came.
first time.
The second time, you know, he reached in his glove compartment, gave me $100,000.
Wow.
Now, how could I be mad?
That's what he doing.
And you know what dudes around him? He won't tell me who. But he, like, when I saw him at the All-Star thing, remember I said, he said, man, them bitch ass motherfuckers be telling me why I F with you. They don't know you used to feed me and my family. You see what I'm saying?
That's real stuff
I just wanted to put that out
That's
there.
real stuff
You
there.
know, oh no, Oakley cool. Now he a dog, he don't play.
Nah, he don't play.
But he got a heart, man.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what I love. We just
Let's fast forward a little bit, Mike. You done came with the book. What is it, America Upside Down?
Can I tell you, want me to hit you with that a little
Yeah,
bit?
hit me with that.
So I wrote the book in prison. The book ain't out yet.
You wrote the book in
I wrote
prison.
the book in prison. But I wrote like 4 books in prison. My life story is called Black Trash. I'm talking about myself. I want to call it nigger boy. That's what I was when I was doing. You know why? But I don't like the word nigger. You know, so I call myself Black Trash. The reason I call myself Black Trash is because I sold dope. I ain't never used dope in my life. But when I came from prison, broke, and my brother then was already dipping and dabbing, so I dipped and dabbed and did a little bit to get back in power. Only a nigga sell dope to his own people.
Huh.
Listen, I know some of y'all might disagree with me. Let me tell you one thing, man. How in the fuck I can sell poison to my own people? Now, somebody else might not be where I am now. I was wrong. Guess what else I did? I'm writing a book about this situation. My girlfriend back in the day was pregnant, and I let her get an abortion. And that little girl, I still think about her. Yeah. And I say that's when I was a nigga. Yeah. 2 nigga things I did. I was killing black folks indirectly, and I killed my own child. Yeah. So I'm writing a whole story on that. It ain't done. But getting back to America Upside Down, it's like, you know how like Dr. Martin Luther King or Dr. Reverend, whoever had, you might be talking to like this brother over here, this brother over there, can enlighten me and bring me up more than the brother with the PhD. But people don't listen to them because they ain't doctors, whoever.
Yeah, they don't got the white coat on.
Right.
They don't got that piece of paper to say I'm so-and-so.
Right.
You know?
But they don't know doctor got his own problem, dope, trick for women and all that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so I'm in prison, and first of all, when I go to prison, and the white folks told me, crazy, how you be doing. When I got there, I see what's happening. I'm thinking, okay, cool. All these brothers up in here, all these black men. But by the time I got out 15 years later, you think I'm lying. Y'all got to hear me what I'm saying. I hated most of them niggas.
Yeah, I hate niggas too.
You know why I hated them, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I do.
Let me tell you
know
this here,
what
bro. Player T.
Yeah.
I did 15 years. Altogether 19. I ain't seen no white boy try to rape no black man.
Never.
I seen a nigga
Never, ever,
I hate
ever.
niggas.
It don't go like that.
Talk to me when you back being a black man. I'm not talking about the way younger people use the term now.
Yeah.
And that dude told me, in prison, I could have been dead. It's dudes you'll meet. Because I want to start doing more things with you because what you doing. I'm hooked up with the pastor over there, and and a lot of people, man. But let me tell you this here, I'm going to do just to show you how a person can do. Because they took vices and all that stuff from me, and they almost valued it at $1 million. I had an ankle bracer and working with Miss Lewis, and I got $1 million through the empowerment zone.
Ah!
You know,
Yeah, hold on, the empowerment zone that just went down?
It ain't in existence no more. They closed it down.
Yep.
And a black dude, I know he was.
What was that, about 7, 8 years ago?
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Euclid Corder used all.
They hit us with a bunch of excuses. Oh, y'all gotta have this, y'all gotta have that.
Let me tell you,
y'all gotta have y'all paperwork together.
Right.
Ain't that right, bud? Yeah.
None of that.
But see, we had been talking. They told me that you could felony. But you could quarter them. All the money they spent, you could quarter and give all the white people. Half of them got felonies for taking money.
Yep.
And I found that out.
Yep.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
They had $70-something million available for the black neighborhood. They gave it to most of them. I said, okay, I'm telling you.
Yep.
They said, let us get this nigga this money. Let him go on about his business.
Never
You can't deny me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to tell you, just so people can understand what I'm saying about that nigga thing, man, when I was a black national, I was affiliated with the Wolf Bay was head of the Black Panthers in Cleveland. We was black nationalists. It's the same thing. Nationalists, people got to, you look up the definition. A black nationalist is, you know, my mother and father hated nationalists. I left home at 14 because she didn't want us to be no black nationalist. A black nationalist just want freedom, self-determination for their people. That's all. But they taught us to hate Muhammad Ali thinking and Malcolm X type people. So I love Martin Luther King, but I just don't want to fight like that. See, Martin Luther King, he meant well, but he loved white folks to death. He loved them till they killed them, man. See, that's like, you can love that lion, man, but that lion will kill your ass.
That lion is
You
still a
see what I'm
lion.
saying? That's a lion, man.
Yeah.
You know, so with the nigga thing, man, it's like we got enough problems, man. When I was in the nationals and stuff, and we was like this, and sisters were sisters, man, we would actually, listen, this is a fact. There's still a lot of brothers, not a lot, but a lot of brothers, a lot of them stopped using drugs and everything. You would see guys that I was in the nationals with, and they look like they my father, because they didn't take care of themselves. Not just brothers, I go to funerals, you know, like people don't know I sing, play guitar and stuff. So I go to funerals.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that guy, I did my whole soundtrack for the movie. I'm singing on it. I got
so the movie that you're talking about, is that's going to be an adaptation from your book?
No,
Is your book?
no, yeah, from the book. See, what happened, I just won 3rd place in the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival.
Huh?
For my book.
Fathom that.
For my book. I won
3rd place in the greater.
Yeah, and the lady said I didn't win 1st place because I didn't have, the book is finished, but you got to drink the screenplay from it, but I'm doing it as I go. They wanted something ready right there. But the lady who's in charge of it in Washington, D.C., would work with Netflix and BT and all that, I got her number. I got information. So,
Yeah, this might go Netflix right here.
Oh yeah.
Docu-series.
That's what they said. We got to communicate. But anyway, what I did with the book, man. So it's like I'm thinking. I got this story. I'm telling you. When I say you, I'm using you as an example of and nigga didn't want to hear it. He said, man, I tell you, you always talk that black shit. I said, well, you always. You ever hear people say? How many people here say that black shit?
Yeah.
They won't say you always. I said, well, you always talk that nigga shit. If you stop talking that black nigga shit, I stop talking that black shit. All you talk about the bitch, the hoe, and you gonna get out and sell some more dope. I'm talking about I'm in prison. You talking about when you get out, you gonna sell some more, rob a bank, sell some more dope, and whatever have you.
That's all they talk
That's,
about.
you know, so as during time, now y'all might want to beat me up for saying it, but I almost, lucky I'm not dead, because I used to tell him. My dude right now from Chicago, he did 30 years. He married a friend of mine. He live in Cleveland now.
What's the reasoning behind the name change? Mike
gonna tell you.
Nelson to Michael Africa.
Listen, man, dogs and animals is the only entity on earth, pets, that you name. We the only people on earth that's named by somebody. I ain't, how the fuck, man, my name ain't Nelson. I ain't no European. I ain't England. So that was something I was going to do, how you don't get along, how you don't get around to it, like I'm going to do the Freedom of Information situation. It's like, listen, man, so when I was younger, I don't know if you remember, I had dreads. Back before it had even dreads, I got the picture in my pocket, man. Listen, it's like the police and white people hated dreadlock brothers. The Jamaica used to wear. So I got dread. What they hate, I do. So guess what? Okay, Jamaicans, right? So listen, man. Okay, what's the worst thing they can hate? Mr. Africa. I don't know if I'm from Nigeria. I don't know if I'm from well. So I named myself out the whole country. But I didn't know in the MOVE movement, y'all feel the MOVE movement when they dropped the bomb
in Philadelphia.
I didn't know they called all themselves Africa. Their last name is Africa. And their head was Michael Africa.
Think about it. Yeah.
I
Come and
I
think
didn't
about
know
it. That's true.
Do you know how many letters and stuff I get on the internet? They think glad
think
you
you
home.
that?
They think you. I said, no, that ain't me.
Hold on, you don't have any apprehension about behind that, do you?
Man, let me tell you one thing. It's like, I ain't trying to be funny, but people ask you, how you distinguish, how you do, it's like, right now, if a black dude running for office,
Yeah.
and the plain dealer and the press and everybody say, that's the man, he gonna help black people, don't fuck with him.
Yep.
The one that they hate and tell me he ain't nothing, that's the one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Apprehension, man, listen. Listen, let me explain. See, I know what we need. They get, like I told you years ago, they got little Italy, Chinatown, they got all this stuff. Man, let me tell you one thing. Younger people, if young people, I know you have to Fred Ward, right?
Yeah, Fred is our guy. That's family there.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Let me tell you this here, man. If young, listen, let me give y'all a quick lesson, right, man, on how them people, they'll move up into Utah stuff. It'd be areas where, like, a certain segment of the population, white control and shit.
Yeah.
Now, the Mormons want to get in and control shit. So they all just moved to that area. So next thing, now they the majority. So they vote for their people. Could you imagine if black people just start moving to a certain, you know how we migrated up to north? If we migrate to a certain, it's already like so many in. Could you imagine? It's a whole area of the country that black folks, we ain't got to be separated from y'all. I mean, totally whatever, but we running our own. We got our own.
That's a great idea.
That's when they do everything.
Great approach.
They do everything they can. I might be dead 2 weeks from now.
Let me ask you a question, Michael Africa. You got a podcast.
Right.
Do you be bringing these things up and talking about these
All the
things on your
time.
podcast?
I'm waiting on them to shut
What's
me
the name
down.
of your podcast?
The Love Offering.
Love
The
Offering.
Love Offering Talk
The
Show.
Love
The
Offering.
Love Offering Talk Show and Podcast. And the reason I call it the Love Offering, because every time I go sing somewhere, or play or speak, and they ask me how much I charge, I say nothing. I don't. And then they wind up giving me a lot. So I just start putting two and two together and say the Love Offering. See, what you doing, you offering love, man, solution. What we talking about. See, we are solution. That's love. It's the solution to be at. So we offering love. That's my way of. Now, if we benefit from it, you got to, because you got to pay bills. You got to, raise kids, whatever have you. But, no, man,
Do them people in law enforcement that have a newfound respect for you and what you do they come to bat for you? Do they speak to the community? Do they speak to people in your favor?
Not really, because see, what happened, because I don't own no club, I rehab houses, did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Right, man, it's like I use my own money, and I buy a house, and people don't know the councilman. Like, listen, man, you know the building on 55th in Richmond Brother building? Y'all know the building 55th in Superior? That big old building?
Yeah.
Now think about this here, man, how cold we are. It's the lady down the street with grass growing too high and some weeds in the gutter gone. They be trying to take her house in a abandoned house. But them crackers and them Chinese and stuff can have them big buildings in our neighborhood and don't do nothing to it. And our councilmen, they ain't really black. They happy-ass niggas. See, I call happy niggas. You understand? See, they ain't going to do nothing. They not going to do nothing. But could you imagine if we got together and like I tell the people at the churches and different gatherings for black people, because black people scared we're going to rob each other. See, niggas rob black people, not black people. You understand? And all of us, and I was a nigga. I know it, so I ain't talking about nobody. Now, I ain't talking about the new slang thing they said. I'm talking about that nigga. Dude asked me in prison. He said, nigga, you always talking about a nigga. What you know about a nigga? What is a nigga? I said, a nigga that sleep all day playing video game. Then he wake up and that old lady at the ATM machine trying to get her for $40 out there. You choke her from behind, knock her down. And then now you walk away. Now you walk away and you see part of her thigh, nigga, and then you rape her. And I'm the type of nigga I kill one of you niggas. That's me. Right. That's how I feel. Right. You understand? Right. So and he said, yeah. I said, because I was a nigga. When I was selling dope to somebody. When I was selling to the dope. And then I'm not gonna lie, I hated that. I ain't never sold personally, but I had that. And I used to walk away because it's a damn, that's that fine ass girl used to be in East High. Damn, man, she got 4 kids, man. God damn, she trying to get this crack. I mean, it wasn't crack then, it was a
free base then.
Right, it was just right. She trying to get this there. Man, listen, so you gotta grow and learn from that. You understand? And it's a shame before I went to prison, a lot of dudes respected because, you know, like I said, I left home at 14, man. My girlfriend got pregnant when I was 16. She was 17. I left East High, married her, went to Dartmouth Education. Over there at Stern Road is the Cleveland School of Art. Now, I put my age up, you know, and you know, illegally on my birth certificate, got me a job in the steel mill. Let me tell you one thing, brother. In 1970, I got a job in the steel mill, J&L Steel.
Wow.
73, I left there and went to Warren and Swayze. That was a big-time company back then. I left Warren and Swayze in 74, 75. I ain't worked for nobody since.
Huh?
For myself.
Well, listen, I know you got to go, and we got the attention and the ear of Africans, niggas, all of that. Right now, let's bring them up to your speed. Let's bring them up to
Today.
Let's bring them up. Give some words of encouragement out there so they can get on the level.
Man, it's so easy. And then people say, you just talking. You got, like, you know how some people might be blessed with basketball, or blessed with. Man, I used to box with Ray.
Is that why you had the ring?
Right, I had a gym. Anybody know they used to come down there? I used to box. I used to box everybody. I think Ray died. He died. Yeah. But all them dudes. Now listen. Let me get clarified, because I ain't no liar. It's like I used to box a lot of them guys, but I can name Greg Gilbert. He was cold-blooded. Ray Gray.
Oh, you wouldn't mess with Greg Gilbert, huh?
Greg Gilbert, Ray Gray.
Ray and Greg, they had them hands.
What the hell you gonna? Nah, you know, listen. People don't want to admit this, man. You ever see somebody singing? It might be your child and the child, but that one little girl just cold. You could just tell. Yeah. Man, Ray them, you know, Ray was a pro. They was like they was on another level, man. I know y'all the same guy. Yeah. Could you imagine LeBron James out playing before he got famous, playing just a pick-me-up game? Yeah. Anybody could watch him know he on some more shit, you know. Yeah. But the word of encouragement I'm saying, this is what I tell black people. Who can outrun black people? Nobody. Who can outsing them? Intellectually, Obama, who can outthink them? Nobody. How can Jay-Z come out of the damn projects and made billions? Even Drake. Nobody. Who the hell done that this way? Can't nobody. Why in the hell that we are fucking first at everything? Period. But we last at everything. Yeah. You know why? Wow. Right now, if me and you get in a fight and you like this here, and I'm like, my hands open. You got to come together. Yeah. See, we won't come together and fight. We hate each. They taught us. And I be driving down Superior, St. Clair, whatever. And I see, why the fuck I got to go, excuse me, I can't help it, man. Why I go to this store, you know, they fix the tire. They sell you liquor, everything. Why? And so, you know, I ain't gonna say, he said, that's just how it is. That ain't how it is. Yeah, that's how we letting it be. That's how we letting it be. See, we letting it be like that, man. Yeah. If we come together, if we could just come together, I know it sounds like a cliche or whatever, man, if we come together and work together, man, Fred, I go down there to see him, talk sometimes. I went to his thing, the meetings at ex-offender. We have to come together. You know, the most segregated day of the week is Sunday during the church. Not just, black and white is churches, but even the churches, they won't come together. The black church. That's a true point. So we need a powerful people like the dude, brother was telling me, Mike Nelson. See, Mike Nelson, people thought I was Mike Nelson. Mike Nelson, the judge. That's my friend. We know him too. Right. He's a friend of Hollywood. Right. But Mike, see, like if we put something together, our judge, Mike Nelson, got to maybe handle the finance. But we got to have a pool. Yeah. We got to have a pool of money that the black people can go to. And then, right, it's our money. And then guess what, man? If people, you know, LeBron, people like him probably would, but if those niggas that want to move, that's basketball players, listen, man, let me tell you this here. How can you support a guy that play for the Cavs or whatever have you, but he don't come to the hood, he don't support the hood? We ain't going to just ostracize, we're going to give him a chance to come on. You look on TV, he got a commercial out, and he picking some little white kid up instead of some little black kid. I ain't trying to be man, listen. Like kicking it with Kenny. I ain't trying to be funny, man. You got to kick. I said kick,
And hold on, let
kick
me
it in
pause
with white
on that.
people, man.
Ain't no relation.
Right.
Kenny Crumpton, no relation.
No relation.
All I say is, man, I don't know the brother person. I ain't got nothing against the brother. But every time I look at it, he in Beechwood or somewhere showcasing something. I said kicking it with white people. You
Yeah.
understand? But yeah.
You said the book ain't out yet?
No, yeah, I got time to tell you right quick.
Real quick.
Listen, I'm going to say this real quick, man. I was trying to get some in. That's what I didn't finish telling you about. Listen, man, with the book, so I want to tell the story. But ain't nobody listening to me. You understand? You know, right where we are.
Right.
But so I said, okay, I know what to do. I mean, even people close to you. Now, they won't listen to you, but they'll listen to Malcolm on the tape. Or they'll listen on the tape. So you got to put it on. You put it on, right. You put it on the tape.
Audio.
You put it on, or either on a movie. So I took my real life story and I fictionalized it. It's like a guy that's in a Black
So you
Panther.
actually filmed the movie?
No, we filmed it. We just
You're filming
started.
it now? You
We
just
just
started?
started. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a room for a player, if there's room for a player in it, you know what I mean?
Right.
I know
Right.
some players that can fit the role. I
wrote
know a
those-
player that can fit
Right.
the role,
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
I wrote
I'll
those-
get out with a good script.
Oh yeah,
and a
without a
good
doubt.
movement.
I'm gonna pull you in it. We're gonna talk about
Okay.
it. But
Yeah.
the story right quick is a black guy, my age. I'm playing the part, and he got PTSD. But he got PTSD. So when I wanted to think, they said, "Well, what is it about?" You got a minute to have to tell first round.
Yeah.
I said it's a black guy from the veteran from the Vietnam era, and they think I'm talking about a Vietnam veteran. I said, and he got PTSD, but he's not a veteran of Vietnam.
He's a veteran in the streets.
No, veteran of the Black Panthers.
Oh,
And he
okay.
got PTSD. He got a PTSD
PTSD.
from racism in
okay,
America.
yeah.
And what happened is his friend, when I told you he's in prison for 50 years, it's in real life. He showed him, not in real life, that's a fictional part, how to take music and love of God and turn his nightmares from PTSD into dream. Every time I go to sleep in the movie, America upside down.
Okay.
And we're on top.
Okay.
And we dogging their ass. You
Yeah.
understand? But it ain't a revengeful movie.
Yeah.
It's just what if.
Yeah.
What if y'all had to live like this?
Thought provoking.
Right. I wish I had more time to tell, man. I would like to come back.
Yeah, we'll bring you back on, Mike. We really
Yeah.
appreciate
For real.
that. Yo,
Because-
so if somebody wanted to go, so are you on their website, the Greater Cleveland Film Festival? Is your work up there on their website?
No, only the first place winner got their stuff.
Oh, the first place
So-
when they got that.
But I got on my page is Michael
Yeah,
Alfred.
get your social media out real
Right.
quick.
It's just on the Michael Alfred. If you Google, I'm on at my age, I'm on Twitter and Instagram and all that. And then even my little 8-year-old told me,
Hey, it's all good.
I got to know because I got music out. So I got music. I'm writing it.
Oh, you got music out?
Oh yeah, I got the
In
whole
the digital
thing.
stores and all
Right,
that?
right. It's in
What's the name of it real quick?
America Upside Down.
Oh, the same
the
thing?
soundtrack.
The soundtrack.
It's the soundtrack for the movie.
Gotta
and the book.
go get that.
Right.
Go get that in the digital stores.
Yeah.
Hey, give it up right now, Michael Africa.
Mike